What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get Arma2 combined operations. So that's Operation Arrowhead and just normal Arma2 plus the Dayz mod for free, plus fully updated and with working online. So before we start, I have all the links in the description, but you're going to need uTorrent. Tungle. More on Tungle later. I'll explain what that is later. Dayz Commander. This is basically going to update your game and your Dayz and run it for you. Power ISO. And you're also going to need WinRAR. So first things first, there are some torrent links in the description. Get those with uTorrent. Open up. Okay. You're gonna have this, and you're gonna have this. No, I do not want Apple software update. Okay. This is gonna install your Arma2, and this is Dayz with server files, and these are both a little bit outdated. However, this will update it and get it working all good, so you don't have to worry about it, and then you have your server files and everything's working good. So first we got to start with this. So right click, go to open containing folder, continue, and as you can see, you don't have to worry about these at all. We don't use these for anything. We use the 3 disks. So first off, you're going to right click this, go to Power ISO, and then go to Mount. Your mount will be empty. And actually also do set number of drives. I have it on 2. You can do whatever number. You're only using 1, but it's nice to have choices. So mount to F, or whichever you choose. Go to your My Computer icon. As you can see, it's going to show up here. Double click that. Let it load. This is going to launch the install for Arma2. The Jimbus ed thing just means it's got both. It has combined operations, so choose English or Spanish, whichever you speak. Just hit next, next. Make sure that's checked. See, combined operations. Do these, they'll install them or update them or whatever. If you don't have, you need these to run the game, especially DirectX. So also I will put the links to them in the description, because on my computer, for whatever reason, it didn't do the DirectX even with it checked. So I will have the link in the description just in case yours doesn't work out, because you do need it to run, otherwise it will return an error. Don't change that, but remember that too. So now it's going to install files, and it's going to take a little while. So since it takes a little while, I'm going to pause the video and get back to you. Basically what's going to happen is you have the other 2. It's going to get part of the way through and then ask you to put in another disk, and you'll just see what goes on. So it's easy. It involves the Power ISO, so I'll be back with you guys as soon as it asks for that. Alright, so now we're back. It's about halfway through, and as you can see, it's asking to add that other disk. So what you're going to want to do is go into the folder, right click, Power ISO, mount, drive F, mount it over the other disk, and then as you can see, it's over the other disk. You don't need to click that, and then just hit OK. That will continue, and then with the last one, it's literally the same thing. You just mount it over, but I will stop the video now and I will resume it when it's there, just to show you for the purposes of getting everything in. And then from that point on, a command prompt will open, and it will take a while to install all the files and stuff. So you're just gonna kind of want to sit tight. It takes up a lot of your RAM, so you're not gonna really be able to do any side applications while that's running, unfortunately. But yeah, so just like at that point, just go do something else, let it sit for a while. It'll take like 20-30 minutes. Yeah, so I will resume the video when this is ready for the third disc. Okay, so now it's asking for disc 11, which is really disc 3. It went from like 1 to 6, you know, whatever. So you get your third one, right click, do the same thing, you mount it over your other disc, and then here you just hit OK, and this will finish up this part, and then the command prompt I mentioned will open up. I will just wait here until it does that, just kind of explain what's going down, and then I'll let that finish up and get back when it's finished. So this, it's really like hardly any stuff for one disc. It's kind of funny. And remember, don't worry about these. You don't use these for anything. The only reason we really have this is for these right here, to install Arma2. Installation will continue at the end of file copying, so be patient. So now that this is all done, really, you no longer need this folder. We can just X out. Keep your My Computer open, just because you are going to be going into your program files and stuff later. So just, if you have that open, just minimize that. And this is just saying it's uncompressing the files. So this takes a long time. As you can see, you have a command prompt open here, and it has a %. Keep in mind, when it gets to 100, that doesn't mean it's done. It's actually then some other messages will pop up saying other things. So this message will stay here for a little bit and then go away in like a couple seconds. So that is about it. I'll get back to you guys as soon as this is done, because once again, this takes a long process. So just like, you don't need to sit here and watch it, because you'll be sitting here for a long time. And also, if you have a slow processor, that's a bit of a problem. I have a pretty fast processor, so mine goes pretty fast. For some of you, it'll take forever, longer than me. So I'm gonna pause it. I'll be back when it's done to continue by installing Dayz, which will involve this. Okay, so also I'll get you the server files. They'll be in the download. The description for the download will be in the description, but I'll get to more of that later. Alright, so it is completed. So you just hit any key and that closes. So now you have Arma2 successfully installed, and now we're gonna work on Dayz. So go into this and just right click, go to open containing folder, just hit continue. Wait, what's in? Okay, so what you do is you'd right click and you'd do extract here, and you'd hit that and it would extract all the files into a folder with the same name here. You just need to do that. And so then you'll get this folder right here, and it has the patch for the game along with all the Dayz files. This Dayz is this is the outdated one, but that's what Dayz Commander's for. So we'll install this and then it will get upgraded after. So you're gonna get your My Computer open, and you're gonna find where you saved Arma2, which for me it's in Program Files x86. Depending on what operating system you have, it could be Program Files. So just go to wherever it's saved, Arma2. And mine actually does have Dayz in it because I already have it installed. But really, yours wouldn't have all these Dayz files and stuff. What you're gonna want to do, just get all of these, and you're gonna move them into the Arma2 folder. Just it'll ask you to replace some things. For me, it's more because I already have the Dayz things in there. It replaced all those. And if it leaves any in here, then you just move them over again. Okay. Now we're done with this folder. It's empty. X out. Now what you're gonna do is apply this patch. Just do yes. This is build 94103, so it's a bit outdated, but it will get updated soon. The version of Arma2 is more recent than this. Okay, so mine's already patched with the other one. Yours won't have that. A screen will come up. It's okay. Cancel. And so now that that's all in there, you don't need uTorrent anymore as far as I'm concerned. Just minimize this and go into your Dayz commander, and that'll load up. And it's probably gonna say I'm fully updated. No. So what's gonna happen when you go in here, mine's up to date because it's updated. I updated earlier, okay? And the Dayz is gonna say corrupt, and it's gonna say like 1.6 something. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here, make sure it's on latest, and just hit repair. And it's gonna go through, check some stuff, and then what it's gonna do is it's gonna start downloading the newest Dayz, and it will install it for you. That's what it will do with the Arma2 update as well. So if you go up here, you'll just hit, you know, reinstall or install, because I have the latest already, and that will patch it with the latest patch, and then you'll be all set to go. Now you can't actually use this to join servers because you didn't actually pay for the real game. You'll get errors every time you try to join real servers. So that is what we have Tungle for. What Tungle is it adds like an adapter onto your computer that lets you join into basically wireless LAN servers for different games. It's pretty awesome. So you'll be able to go into LAN, and you will be able to connect to the servers that are listed. So if someone else is hosting a server, you can join them. I haven't really figured out how to successfully host a server for it, because you always get an error when you try to join it saying you have a bad CD key, so it actually won't even let you join your own LAN server. But you have no problem joining those, so that's how you're going to be playing online. Tungle's pretty awesome. You can get your friends there, and you can have someone who can host the server correctly or knows how. You just put a password on the server, and you guys can play along that. So this is just gonna install the right version. Yeah, so it says corrupt because it wasn't from the actual Dayz thing, but it put the server files that we needed, and the launch that we needed, because for whatever reason when you just install it from here, it doesn't put a launch, and then so you actually have to launch it every time, and I like to put a shortcut out for it. So I'll show you you guys the shortcut later, and I'm gonna pause the video because it's taking longer than I thought, and I'll just come back when it's downloaded, and we'll go from there. Okay, so now it will say Dayz up to date. It is installed. Latest version of Arma2 is installed. So now we are done with this. You can launch it from here. You can launch Dayz here, but you don't really need to do that. We can make a shortcut. So now go to your Arma2 folder again. Sorry, something in my throat. And Dayz game, this batch file. You're going to want to right click, create shortcut. It will say you can't make the shortcut there, so put it on the desktop. Just put it wherever. I want to put it here, and I'm going to change the icon to one of the Arma2 icons, just because I think they're cool. So let's do, I don't know, like that. Okay, now it looks classy, so you can launch your game from there. Should be no problemos. I'm going to launch it to make sure it works. That'll come up. This will start to load. And it's going to go. So just let it load. And it's taking a little bit. The screen will come up. It will say like Dayz on it. If you have the older version, it won't say Dayz, but that's how you can tell if you have the updated version. So as you can see, here it is, Dayz, wait a moment. And that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to wait a moment here. Wait a moment. This is a cool logo. I love it. Very, very cool. So pretty soon the menu's gonna load and we'll take it from there. Wait a moment. Okay, I've been waiting a moment now for a while. This game takes a while to launch. Okay, so we're in the menu. We'll say Dayz expansion beta, just in case you already didn't know you had it. That'll be there, the version will be here. And make sure you make a player profile. I got the boss. And then go to multiplayer. And you can't join any of these because we don't have the official version. So now I'm gonna get the LAN working. So we're in the LAN spot. There's nothing, but that's because we're not in Tungle. So I will minimize that. And let's get Tungle up, shall we? So you're gonna have to make a profile with them, an account. It's no big deal. It's very simple. It'll show up. You just go and you create your account. I have it set for me to automatically log in. So as you can see, it's gonna log me in. Makes that phone noise. And it's gonna connect the adapter, which is how you get into the servers and all that. So this takes a little bit of time, but it's no big deal. So next generation LAN gaming, that's what it is. It's basically multiplayer LAN. It's pretty awesome. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have this on the side, hit shooter. You're gonna have Arma2 Dayz mod. As you can see, there's a lot of people. Just double click. It will say network switch successful. By the way, when you first open it, it's going to ask you if it's a public network, home network, or work network. Make sure you hit public. If you do home, it tells you that it's a private network, and then the firewall gets screwed up and you can't actually play online publicly with it. So make sure you do that, because otherwise you could have some problems. Hold on one sec. I'm just going to turn off the sound so it doesn't mess with me.
Cannot fire.
Okay. Go back to multiplayer. The LAN. And look at all these servers that are here. So let's try to join this one. Downloadable content. Okay. So sometimes that happens because people have specific things. My ping is pretty bad. My internet's kind of acting up. So bit of a problem. Oh, because that's Origins. See, what the heck? What is with this? My internet's pretty good, but right now it's just having a little retard moment. So, oh well. Let's join this. Waiting for host, or wait for host. You guys probably aren't going to have any of the problems I have. I have problems just because my internet's being retarded right now. Wait for host. Okay, I don't think this is working, so we're not gonna go on that. Why is the ping so high? Let me just refresh this quick. LAN. This is terrible. I don't get this. I'm not gonna be able to join a server right now. I don't think. Just because something's going wrong, something's acting up. You guys won't have this problem. There's something up with my internet connection right now. Normally I would have like 17, something in the way green, but this is messed up. I'm gonna try to join one more thing, Let's see if it works. Okay, BattleEye client didn't... Good, I hate BattleEye. Screw you. You do nothing but screw everything up. So I will be able to join here. I'll just hit OK. It's going to receive the mission file. And because my ping is so bad right now, I might actually have some trouble when I'm trying to play. But don't worry about that. You guys won't have that problem. That is just mine and mine alone. And I did forget to mention you have to have a pretty good computer to run this game in the first place. I have a pretty awesome computer so I can run it. But so yeah, some servers are gonna have like cool little thingies on here. But yep. Now it's gonna take a little bit to load, but we're gonna let it load. I will sit here and talk. This is kind of creepy. It's a cloud of smoke. What it looks like is this guy over here farted. And he farted out a ghost. What the heck? What's going on? Oh, loaded. Okay. What's going on? You gonna put me in the game? Or what? Looks like that guy farted out a ghost of a bandit. It's pretty scary. You never know what happens in Dayz. Come on. Don't be retarded. Okay, it's working. Should be in the game in no time at all. Hurry up. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I have a... What? Why do I have a gun? Okay. That's what's cool. If you use a common name and the world is saved, odds are someone has your name somewhere else, so you sometimes spawn with stuff. Wow. AK, some bandages, blood bags. I wanna switch. Hey. Really? BattleEye, you're a little cock. So that may be a common problem to have, is the BattleEye crap. I don't know why. That never happened to me before, and then all of a sudden it has to update itself. So you guys, again, probably won't have that problem. It gives you a website, so if you do, just go there and figure out what the heck is up. BattleEye is a crappy client. Just kicks you off for no reason, and it doesn't work. Hate it. But I'm gonna close the game now. I was in that game, it worked. I'm done here. And that is it. That is how you get Dayz or Arma2 for free with Dayz with full updates. You can always get it updated if there's ever a new patch. Just come here and this will be yellow and you can just install. It will do everything for you. You don't have to do anything. Nice and easy. Please give this video a thumbs up. There's really not many other tutorials that go into this depth of being able to update it all the time, and I'm pretty sure I answered most common problems. So yeah, that's how you do it. If you guys really want the full online, you're gonna have to buy the game. I'm sorry, but I have tried figuring out alternatives and there really don't seem to be any. So thanks for watching this video. Give it a like, leave a comment if you have any questions, because I know there may be, and I'll see you guys soon with some Dayz Let's Plays. So thanks for watching.